War is about loss, yes. But when it ends, joy surges. How could it not? Burying the dead is a somber act. But the celebration that follows confirms that they did not die in vain. They died to make the galaxy free. And my, does the galaxy celebrate. Not only has the Empire's gauntleted fist let go of the galaxy's neck, it is gone entirely. The oppression is at an end. And so the celebrations go for weeks. Fireworks on Chandrila, festivals of food on Nakadia, non-stop parties in the streets and on the rooftops of Coruscant. And this time, the Empire isn't there to stop it. They do not police these carnivals and festivities. No troopers show up to fire upon the parades or execute protesters. It's just one more sign that the Empire is well and truly gone. The New Republic demonstrates that it is the polar opposite of the Galactic Empire. It encourages the celebrations. It holds official revels and pageants and exaltations of joy. Wherever the New Republic's light touches, it marks the occasion with a holiday. Liberation Day is remade into the 7-day Festival of Liberation. And then there is the matter of a child. On the day the instruments of surrender are signed, a child is born on Chandrila to Leia Organa and Han Solo. Friends and family gather. Rumors fly about who was there and who was not. Some say that the Golden Boy, Luke Skywalker, made an appearance and then was gone again, off on some untold mission. Others say his absence was conspicuous. Missing too was Solo's co-pilot, who is said to have finally found his own Wookiee family on Kashyyyk. Stories of the birth range from the dramatic and fortuitous to the utterly inauspicious. One story suggests that the birthing chamber was occupied for 3 whole days while Leia struggled. Another tells the tale that it was fast and painless. She merely needed to calm herself and meditate to make the moment as untroubled as a mountain lake. Some say the boy was born with a shock of black hair. Others that he had a full set of teeth. Others still that he was just a baby, like any other. Sweet one moment, screaming the next, and nestling in his mother as any healthy child does. What is known is this: the child's name is Ben, and he takes his father's last name, even as Leia keeps only her own family name, Organa. Han looks into the eyes of his son. My son. How the hell did that happen? Well, he knows how that happened. A night under the stars and the canopy of Endor trees. But in the larger sense, the galaxy is a far stranger place than he figured on if it's letting him be a father. Solo stands in the nursery alone. The boy, Ben, wriggles and gurgles in the round white bubble of protection that is the infancy cradle. Han leans forward over it, arms crossed on the rail while looking down at the child's chubby face and dark eyes. They regard each other. The child burbles. While Leia is in the other room taking a shower, Han says in a low voice, "Hey, it's you and me, kid. Whole damn galaxy against us, but we'll make it through okay. I'm not always gonna be the best dad. Come on. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I can barely take care of myself, but I'll always keep us pointed in the right direction. Even if we zig and zag a little to get there. There's your first lesson. Sometimes doing the right thing doesn't mean following a straight line. Sometimes you gotta..." He takes his hand and gestures with it, like it's a fish swimming this way and that, left and right and up and down. "Don't tell your mother I said that." Ben starts to cry. It comes on fast, like a tropical downpour. He's staring up, all innocent, and then it hits him. Boom! The little body tightens up, and his mitts make little rubbery fists and punch the air. His white cheeks bloom with red. The sound coming out of him is like a storm siren. Han winces. Oh, hell. He looks around him like there's gotta be something or someone there to save him. Nearby, he finds a small Tuca doll that Lando sent over, and he takes it and thrusts it into the air above the boy and wiggles it. Here, look, the cat is dancing? Dancing, Tuca? Come on, kid, you gotta give me something here. It does nothing to stem the tide of tears. Han growls, looking around for something else. He's about to yell for Leia, but there she is, coming in through the doorway.
He's making that sound again.
He's crying.
Right, yeah.
Han holds up a finger.
It's not my fault.
Han, Leia says, coming over to him, still in her towel. It's okay. He's a baby. Babies cry. It's how they tell you they want something.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. Maybe you could do your,
He mimes his hand, floating in the air in an almost religious gesture. Leia has a connection with the kid that he can never have. Like Luke, she has the Force. That's a thing he never used to believe in. But since getting caught up with this group, he's seen a whole lot of strangeness just to believe it's just a bunch of hooey. Leia can't do what Luke can do, and maybe never will. But she can quiet the kid with but the faintest of gestures. He hates to admit it, but he's jealous of that. Han will never have that with Ben. They're connected in a way he can't even begin to understand.
Use the Force.
Why don't we try something else?
A little brandy on his gums?
Pick him up, she says.
Just pick him up.
Yes, he's your son. Use your hands. Go on, Han, pick him up. He wants to be snuggled.
I smuggle, not snuggle.
Han, he sighs.
Okay.
He stoops down and gingerly reaches for his son. He hoists him up, and Ben twists and turns in his grip. He's so small. Han thinks how easy it would be to break him, or to drop him. The boy is vulnerable to everything. And so he does what feels most natural. He protects the kid by bringing him close to his chest. And just like that, Ben stops crying. The boy nuzzles up against his collarbone. He burps once, his dark eyes pinch shut, and he's out like a light. See? She says. You don't need the Force at all.
But I'll never have what you have with him.
You don't have to, she says sweetly. You will have your own thing, because you're his father.